Electric Shadows is a drama film that I didn't know anything about, but I heard it's really good, so I put it on. It was on the Canopy app. This one's about Mao. He is a young man who works as a water bottle deliveryman. He has a bike and he drives around those large, super-sized waters for people, because, you know, some people like fancy water from the spring or whatever, and it keeps him employed. But he's got one big vice. He loves movies. They cost 3 to 4 days pay, but he doesn't care. He spends all of his money on food, rent, and movies. One day he's driving, it's like a Friday, he's riding his bike, and he accidentally smacks and crashes into a pile of bricks. And when he wakes up, a woman named Ling Ling attacks him and smashes his head in with a brick. So he wakes up in the hospital, the police are there, she's being taken into custody, and he's trying to find out, like, why did she just randomly attack me? Like, that's kind of strange. However, she's deaf, and she says, she writes him a note saying, "Feed my fish," and gives him her keys. So he's not sure what to do, but he decides, I guess, you know, I kind of missed movie day, so he goes to her place, and she's got a mini projector. She loves movies too, and that's pretty awesome. So he starts watching movies on her mini projector. But he finds a diary that tells him all about her past, or story she wrote, and it transfixes him and lets him find out what she's all about. So this movie's done mainly entirely in flashback, different chapters. We're following Ling Ling as a small girl, how she grew up, why she loves films. This movie is very charming and very whimsical, in sort of the same vein as Cinema Paradiso. It's about the love of cinema and using it as an escape from your dreary life, because Ling Ling, her mother grew up in a very strict communist village, and her father abandoned her, so her mother said that your father is that guy in the movie, the handsome rebel or whatever. So she thought that, and then she basically doesn't really accept her projectionist mother's boyfriend, who lets her watch movies for free. So that's where her love of film comes from. And she grows up, and they have she has a brother whom she doesn't really like, and what's going on. And then, you know, once he finds out more about this girl, you can find out, you know, why, you know, she's the way she is and her past. This movie is pretty interesting. It's mostly done in flashback, so we get a lot of character development for Ling Ling. And then, you know, by the time the film ends, you find out all the interconnected things going on about her past, and how it's connected to him crashing into the bricks. So this movie, it's really simple in its execution, but it definitely moved me. There's a lot of emotional stuff happening in the film, and overall really enjoyable. So there's definitely, the writer-director, she basically only made this film and another one, and the other one is another coming-of-age story, but not really like an auteur, just the one really good gem. So I give Electric Shadows a 7 out of 10.